Yeah, I did try to work with Overstock, but yesterday, but I missed speculated on that one, and I lost. I got in there too high. It pulled back more than what I what I thought. So I
Yeah,
ended up losing that. I didn't real. I thought it was gonna go up some more. Now I didn't think it was gonna, pull back as much as it has, and then it continued. It looks like it was still gonna pull back, and I couldn't tell exactly where it was going.
yeah, it's a reversal setting up for overstock right now.
Mhm.
Let's see.
I mean, I just couldn't with it, with that uptrend that it had. I just couldn't tell just how far was it gonna go back to where it was prior to the earnings report. Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, it could go,
We could do that.
it can do anything. You know, price
Mhm.
can react in any manner.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
think that it was overextended to get in. It was already overbought. You know,
Overbought. And so, okay.
yeah,
I was
because
just trying to, um, you know, reason with everything to figure out what it was because I thought their earnings reports were really good. Um, I just figured it would continue to go up, but I guess people were like,
earnings.
no, it's gonna come back. Yeah, I
Th-
thought its earnings were good.
well,
Maybe I was looking.
the thing about it, is earnings has nothing to do with price action because
Oh, okay.
it could be a great earnings at the end and
Hmm.
it could still sell off just because it had a good earnings. It's what the major investors might not think that's good to and they, let's say it is good. Maybe they wanted to take profits at that
Okay.
time, so
Oh,
you have to see a setup. You can't just, you have to see something setting up on your screen to where
okay.
it's going to be like, give me 1 second. Let me make this trade on overstock.
Okay.
Let's see. Overstock 745. That's too wide. Oh my goodness. That is too wide. I'm looking at the spreads on these and it's just too, because
Hmm.
I'm trying to short overstock right now.
Oh, okay. So you gonna short it.
Yeah, because it's gonna go down. Um,
Mhm.
it with just the pricing and the particular options that I want. Nah, it's not gonna work.
Okay.
It and the thing about it, it might just go down like right to this support area, and then it might run. But I was looking for a nice little entry, and
Hmm.
but you you have to check the daily chart
Okay.
and like
Yeah.
the daily chart on overstock is. Let me move this,
Mm, just saying.
and I now there's no saying that it's not going to pull back a little bit and just keep running up, but to go
Yeah.
in right now is kind of is tough because it's showing signals of a reversal with you had a doji on the 18th, then there's almost an inverted hammer and another doji. So coming off of a strong bullish candle, then you have those reversal candles that are right in our face. So I just think that that's
That you said that was on your daily chart that you was looking at on that.
uh-huh.
Let me pull it up on mine.
I'm sorry for moving fast in between them. I'm just
But it's okay, 'cause I know you're trying to get in.
let's see. But it's on the daily chart. It's called, you can say, you can look. I sent the email out one time. It's called an evening star doji.
Okay, let me set
This
that
is
up.
the,
I saw it I'm playing around with that trading view, and I
oh
just saw
yeah,
that. So I'm gonna put that on there too, so I can look at the evening star.
evening star doji.
Okay, Just saw
Oh, and it showed up on TradingView. The
it. The name for it.
Yeah,
Even I see. I got a evening doji start and it's
perfect.
bearish. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it. And like
And let's
that's
see.
what I see on Overstock right now.
So wait a minute. Can you are you still looking at that
Yeah,
overstocking? Or you on Visa?
I'm on Visa just for 1 sec, but let
Okay.
me let's see. I'll get back to it in 1 sec.
Okay. Take your time. Take your time.
I should have really just gotten in because this thing is tanking. But the spreads were just are so wide right now.
So about how much of a difference or a spread amount are you I
Uh,
guess looking for when you
see, these spreads are like $2. That's $200. So if I have to buy it at $15.60, and if I wanted to immediately sell it, I could only sell it for $13.80, like an immediate loss. So
mm,
I want,
mm,
and I'd rather have 25 cents or less, but 50 cents or less
yeah.
if it's a mover. So I just, yeah, I don't know. It Something's up with that. The reason it's so wide, the margins are wide right now because it's moving fast, and when it kind of settles, they'll tighten up, or they should. But I need to get my eyes off of this one because that's not. Let's see what Visa is looking like. That's the one I want. The 200 September. The 25th is what I would rather have. 200. Yeah. And that spread is like 40 cents right there on Visa. Okay. And I'm just kind of watching. When I see like long, when I see wicks on top of candles, that's a bearish look. So I need to see it come back to support and see what happens once a trend kind of establishes itself a little bit. Let's see. $32.81. What am I down? $40 on that? I'll give it to 50. I'm looking at Microsoft, but it's and I was watching Activision. I wanted Activision to get above 84.22. And I'll give this one to the VWAP. Okay, check. And I always have to try to check the overall market a little bit. I keep the spy right here. It kind of my screen is pretty tight right now. Okay. You see how LPX, if you look right here, and got the big green candle, then the sell off at resistance came back down, and then now it looks like it's a spinning top on standing up on top of the right there, this red
Yeah.
candle.
Mhm.
That's a reversal candle. Now it doesn't mean it's gonna reverse, but the probability of reversing is there. Let me get
This
the Visa.
the one that you call the spinning top.
Uh-huh. Spinning
Okay.
top doji.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna wait on that on Visa. That's one of my weaknesses is to rush in right now, and it's go to me it's gonna go up, and then it's gonna come back down into this area, the 203 area, and test that.
Okay.
That's just for me feeling that there's it's just gonna pull back just to come back and retest. But I
Mhm.
mean, there's never a guarantee, but there's always probabilities. Like with okay, you see how that spinning top turned on LPX. So let's go over to this page.
Well, yeah, it was red.
It was red. It turned green, and switch. I got to tighten up my screens a little bit because sometimes I like to have certain things not showing up when I click to it, but then I have to like add my indicators that I want. Okay, I want to see a break. Microsoft is above 215. Okay. There's Visa. Okay, pull back just a little bit.
Did you say Microsoft? It hit that 215 again?
Well, it did, but it just kind of pulled back just a little
Pull
bit.
it back a little bit. Oh, okay. All right.
And let's see here. Yeah. And see with me, with mine, on the lower time frames, like the 5 minute, if it's overbought on that 5 minute, it's gonna go up in here on the RSI, and then it's gonna sell back off for me. So I have to wait, let it go up and retest, and then come back down. Like Visa is doing what I was expecting. And I'm gonna see if it can push these down together. The because that's my VWAP. It's my 10 EMA, and that's my 30 EMA right there. Kind of want them to kind of converge a little bit.
Do
Okay.
you ever use that Bollinger?
Bollinger Bands. Uh,
Yeah. I don't
I
know. I've heard people talk about it a little bit, but I don't really understand how you use it and what's it.
I don't use it like to the point where I can explain it, but it just gives you a set of parameters like where price should go, where it could, based on
What?
previous price action, where just some ranges, and if it goes outside of those ranges, they can be your signals. They're like triggers or signals for you. Uh,
I didn't know if it was like a something you could kind of use as a stop loss
yeah,
gauge.
yeah, people do that. People do that. That's one of the benefits of it is people use that as a stop loss. And actually, I tried them out, you know, and I I liked them when I did use them. So I just I don't want to clutter my chart. Okay, let's see what we have, Visa. I still think that pullback is going to be coming. Let's see what the hourly looks like. Yeah, I can't go in yet, Visa. I'm sorry. That's a nice candle. I just overextended. Got the push up, the pullback, push up. 204.92. 204.84. Okay, let's see what it looks like on the 5-minute. Overstock is ready to really sell off for me. We got the spinning top doji on LPX. And it's a spinning top, but it's also it's not a true morning star because we had the evening star, but it's a reversal pattern. I want to see if price can go above, get above my moving averages.
So both the morning star and the evening star are indications of possible reversals.
The evening star is a bearish reversal.
Okay.
A morning star is a bullish reversal. When you see it on, it's and I'll let you study that one with that because it'll happen usually happens at the end of a trend, like just how Chegg was, where it had moved upwards for several days, or even a couple of days. Like it's kind of cluttered right now, but it's green up here, a little pullback. It kept running up, and had the doji. That's Visa, but let's see. There it is. It's not as got the morning star right there on the daily to go up, but it's just not. Chegg needs to be above that at 78, which it is, but it's not. Where did I see that morning star on Chegg? I mean evening star.
So I was gonna say the doji and the morning star and evening star, they're similar.
One's at the top, one's at the bottom.
Okay.
The evening star would be at the top of like you would be going up, and it would be at the top of it. The morning star is like if you're going in a bearish move, and then you'd see that formation, that doji, then you would expect the reversal back up.
Okay. Makes sense.
It wasn't. It was OSTK that had the morning star. I mean the evening star. Okay. There it is. Right there. Right here. Normally it'd be a little bit higher, but it's coming up in a bullish trend, and then this red candle that's the evening star. That's where our sell-off is right here.
Okay, so that's the evening star. All right.
let's get out of this. 45. What's your trading at? It's at 20. Let's get out of here. Okay, all right, took my loss. LPX. $52. No, that's 42. Good, good. Now we can look at Visa. Okay, perfect. The daily is perfect for me. The breakout. Hourly is a little overbought. All right, we in. Let's get in. See if I can trade it. Okay, long 204.97 when I got it. All right, at 840. All right, Visa. September 18th. $200 call. 413,323 open interest. 13,323. Delta is 65. 466 volume. IV is 24. Enter 204. 90 some. All right, 204. Just selling off. I'm writing my notes down. Sorry about that.
You good? I'm just learning, listening to you.
Let's see. And my look was, it's kind of cluttered, but I'm looking at the uptrend on Visa. Hadn't broken out yet, but it broke above my entry level. And I like to write down why I got in. The pattern is a first pullback buy. The VWAP is showing strength. Well, I mean, it's acting as support right now, but my only thing is this right here, this little gap from pre-market gap, it could easily come back down and test this. You know, but I was just trying to set up to where I didn't want it to run away from me. 204.59. I need to set my stop. So I got in at $8.29. And I'll give it $100. Won't give it 20%. So I lost $40 on LPX, no biggie. Down 29, we'll give 829. What's the low of that right there? It's 203.72, okay. I put my stop at $7.35. A little bit, just less than 100. And I'm leaving it at that. I put my stop in for it to be good till canceled. And basically, that just means until I take it off. And I think a swimming might last 90 days, but instead of expiring on the day, like at the end of the day, I'm not setting it up like that. So an LPX probably gonna try to bounce, but I wanted to go ahead and take that loss and not risk past a certain level with LPX because it wasn't trending yet. Microsoft is setting up, it's coiling up. The OSTK, it found support and it's about to push off the 30. So I'm happy that those spreads were wide. And Visa, not MasterCard, Microsoft's about to set up and push.
Hey, JD.
Hey, what's going on, Colin? What's happening, man?
Oh, nothing much. How are you doing?
Good, man. Just trying to just hopped into Visa.
Really? What's happening with Visa? I know you were looking at it earlier this week.
Yeah, it finally it broke past the support level. Resistance level for me right now, and it things are just kind of shaped up like I was hoping. Because the breakout that I was looking for, like when it tries to break out, man, it's going to break out, and a lot of times it's going to fail. And it did. That's done that several times, and then finally it failed. Day before, a week ago, it tested, went up, pulled back, kind of tapped it, tested it, pulled back yesterday. It broke out and closed above my level, and then had the follow through candle. So it's a flat top breakout for me.
I see.
And it wasn't overbought, so I'm good with that. And if I really back out, there's some, it passed another level of resistance, and my next stop is that 207. I want to see if it can do that.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
And I put a just a little bit less than $100 stop loss. So I'm in it. I'm down $6, $6.50, but I'm in at 829.
Oh, okay.
Have my stop set at 735. So less than 20%,
I got you.
I was
I
watching
got you.
also watching AU, man. It's this gold company. that I should have shorted them, but the Anglo Gold Ashanti, and I'm like, wait a second, Anglo Gold from South Africa, and I was just like, you know what, they need to be shorted, and the chart is weak too, so I don't have the money right now on that account for because it's well, shoot.
By the way, special shout out to your wife. Yeah, I'm in that option.
On which one? On
Number one. Yeah.
hot latch?
Yes. I got in there.
Wow, dude. She brought it up the other night because from her hometown, PCH. Let's see.
PCH. I am. Let's see. I got in that. Let's see. I'm gonna pull this up. Let me pull this up. I got in the September 18th $45 call.
I forgot. Those looked good yesterday, man.
Yeah, it's, yeah, I was like, not much to lose.
Yeah. I'm gonna let her know.
Yeah, man.
315. Let's see what this looks like, brother.
But yeah, man, I'm out of Microsoft, man. I'm glad you shared that call option because I was looking at it. I loved the chart when it was hovering about 209. I was loving it. I'm just like, I could not. I don't know if it was just because I was working. I was having the worst time trying to find an option that I liked.
Yeah.
And then you sent that because that September 4th.
Yeah.
Man, my eyes lit up.
I said, let me check the weeklies, man. And it lined up pretty good. That's good, man. Let's just see PCH, what you're doing. It popped and pulled back a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna catch AU, man. Just off of GP. Just off the name. Let's see what the there we go. Okay, let me see what my $1.56 ATR, you right online, AU.
Yeah, thanks for that. Shouting out just lumber, man. You have me doing some research on that now.
Man, they were saying that the do-it-yourself and all that stuff is really kind of taking off.
I'm just curious as a trader, do you ever get frustrated, like FOMO frustrated? Like if you see a price that you love or an entry that you love and you don't get filled and it immediately takes off in the direction that you want and you just watching it.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
That's a tough one. But I don't know, man. I kind of if I feel if it's a runner with a good ATR, I'm not gonna be as picky with my entry. Yeah, I mean, if I'm close, if it's within reason, you know, I'm gonna take that shot.
Yeah.
But I absolutely, man. I know what you're talking about with that one.
So in the future side, man, I was looking at coming to combine.
Yes.
I saw something, I loved it. JD, I was ready to load the boat up. Put in the order, hit my price twice, right? And just slid to the downside.
Oh.
And then, of course, I had a meeting at 9:30. Had to jump on that, right?
Right.
And I was just like, came back, and it just kept. It was doing what I was like, man. If it falls below this level, it's gonna flush.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
and it just it didn't feel you.
It's like you're trying to catch the bus or trying to catch the train, man. And that train,
right.
Doors closed, but no, it's all good.
So, are you doing it today too, or every day?
I started it. I mean, I really, really started it full on because I was on vacation last week. I started it like full throttle this week.
Okay. Bet,
Yeah.
man.
My goal is, man, mid September. That's my goal. I'm trying to make it realistic.
Yeah.
Some people get it in 15 days, but I'm trying to, I'm not going in for a knockout. Like I'm trying to win by decision.
Right.
Base hits,
Yeah,
base.
I take base knocks, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of hits. Let's see what we got here. What's that level? Pre-market low is 27.27. All right. Okay. Good to go up a little bit and pull back down. Let's see where I am, man. Good. I'm glad I'm out of that. It was Visa. Okay, Visa. Got my stop waiting on you. So just do what you do. And if the market trends up, you know how gold is inverse correlation in most cases to the market. But what is gold doing? 1931 down 15. Okay. Oh, Visa, you're bringing it together. But see that's just my rush inside because my setup was there, but I know how I know what it means for me to go in early, and it will pull back to that certain level, consolidate, and then either make its decision to go up or continue down. But I just was trying to catch just in case that first pullback, in case it ran, and I didn't, So I gotta just be willing to take that hit, or miss out on the trade. Like it's definitely pulling back to touch one of these.
Hey, you. What kind of? I'm trying to think.
It's a gold company. It's minor,
Interesting.
and I just don't see how they're not they're not heavy apartheid, man. I hate to say it. I was looking at different guys that were right. I mean, I did some quick research this morning. Okay, there's that real pullback. I'm about to get tapped out. Hmm. So yeah, it's gonna get me. 203.92. Low. What was the low that I was looking at? 203.72. Okay.
Ooh.
Visa's about to tap me out, and then once it does tap me out, it'll reverse up and make its run. Let's see what OSTK is doing. Oh, it's shooting up, Tanya.
Is that check? Which one you looking at?
OSTK. OSTK. Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah, it's I couldn't recommend it though. You know, just off of
Yeah.
that. It just
Right.
it happens. Let's see.
I stopped looking at check.
Order submitted.
Yeah, OSTK so overbought. It's just it's a matter of time before it has to, come back into relative just it, yeah, I don't know. Let me remove this. Hmm. 203. Microsoft's finding support. So is AU.
Order canceled.
And it's JD. Is that AU call gonna be like? How far out you going?
No, I was looking at short AU.
Got it.
Yeah, I was looking to short it, but I mean, it's not. I'm not. I mean, lower lights, double tops, but that daily was set up for me for Let's see, I'll pull it up. Okay. That 27.27 was my pretty much the support level. I wanted to see if it could break, but I mean, bearish sell off, popped, and if I head, left shoulder, right shoulder, it's already broken that one, and then this can be a mini head and shoulders, or what is it called, nested head and shoulders, head, left shoulder, right shoulder. That can actually be the neckline. So if it falls below that, it be time for a push. Okay, there we go. Visa, come on back up. I'll let you, boy. OSTK. Let's see what. Activision. I was looking for 84.22 on Activision and CRISPR, which I like. I've been saying Visa was going to be my play for the for this week anyway, and I would see something else. I had a solid week, but it just Visa been the one I wanted to try to catch. If we can keep that, it started off green, wasn't overextended. Let's remove this. And let's say if I see overstock again on here on the daily. Hey, Tanya.
Yeah.
You see, okay, for me, overstock, it could keep running. It definitely can keep running, but when I look at the angle, that's a tough angle to continue with. You know, it's got to pull back a little bit and find a way to kind of trend or retest some levels, you know, that kind of thing. Not to say it's going to do it today, but my RSI is well over 70 for days, you know, days. And so I can't chase, I can't chase it.
Yeah. Right. That's kind of scary. You could go ahead and buy in.
And the thing is, it could pull back at any time. I mean, it absolutely can continue running, but the probability is that is people are going to take profit at some point. You know,
Right.
good chance that they're going to take profit and then hop out. Well, you has found support and testing up a little bit. Hey, Chloe, how you doing?
Hello, doing good.
Okay. Are you on your computer or laptop or car?
I am on my phone. Should I be on the computer?
No. Just want to see if you had anything that you want to take a look at.
I was looking into Visa, so that is exactly what looks like you have pulled up here.
Yeah. I hopped into Visa this morning. Got into. Are you looking for a long-term buy or options?
No, I was looking for not necessarily long term, but I had a Visa put that I bought a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see when I bought it. I bought it. I was in the Apple this morning, but I went on and got out.
Okay.
I had it a few days. I am in a Visa put, a 20250 Visa put.
What's your expiration?
August the 28th.
Okay, August 28th.
What did you get in with Visa?
I got into a call.
Okay.
Yeah, but
is it a long-term call?
September 18th.
Okay.
20250. Let's see. It hadn't decided on this trend for the day, so just for me, the long-term chart right now. $202. I mean, that's not bad if it does pull back, because I do believe it's going to pull back at some point in the test. But today was a day I'm expecting a run.
Right.
But
right.
I'm getting I'm hearing myself twice. echoing to y'all?
Not on our end.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. Well, what's your stop loss? Because you're close. You might be. I don't know if you're in the money, but
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hear
say it again.
I hear echo.
It might have been everybody. Oh, okay. It might have been the line. Okay. 203.85. It's a slow moving situation right now with Visa, which is fine. That is fine. Let's see what the Justice Department is saying. Justice Department plans, Department's antitrust plans shake up for stronger enforcement. Hmm. Microsoft found its support. Let's see what Microsoft looks like. What's the high? 215 is what I wanted. Okay, what's the hourly look like? Yeah. I can't do that one. But I can do this one. That's the breakout right there, and we're good. Ah, got me. Okay, cool, cool. Feel me at 310. All right, 214.65. Okay, I'm in Microsoft 2. Okay, got the 50 delta. All right, so 215. August 28, 215 at 310. 50 delta. 56.33 open interest. That's 5633 volume, excuse me. 7308 open interest. 25 IV. 310 by 315. What I got it. 214.82. All right. Here we go, Visa. Keep going. I mean, whatever you call Microsoft. $3 40. Make the stop at 240. See my breakout. That's the low right there. 214.25. $284 is gonna be it. Okay, keep running, man. 215. And I write down, I like to write down price action sometimes, well, a lot of times. But this to me, that's a good bullish move. Pull back to support and found it with confirmation, but we're a little overbought, but that's cool. It's going to pull back. Now I need to see what it looks like on the charts that I really use. Okay, I will take that. 215.35. What did we get yesterday on Microsoft? It made it up to, for me, 14.53. I think we're in the money of 47, 55, 57. I'm gonna do a 50-cent stop. Yeah, we'll do 50-cent stop. It's well, a trailing stop right now. I'm gonna do that, Tanya. Okay, 50-cent trail, 215.82 on Microsoft. Do you see the trailing stop? You know how that works?
Yeah, I think I've heard Maurice talking about it. I've not really used it.
Oh, okay. It's simple. Well, I say simple. It's let's say I want to put a trailing stop on this stock right here at 215.90. I can say I'll put a 90 or a dollar trailing stop. So it'll sell. It's at 215.90. It'll sell my stock at 214.90. But then if it goes up to 215.96, it'll sell my stock at 214.96. You know,
Oh, okay.
it'll always trail by a dollar. So right now, 216.07. Hold on one sec. Let me snip that. Visa took me out, took my stop 7:30. Okay. What did Visa do today? Microsoft needs to make up for it then. Two 16.18. What is Visa? Two or 379. All right. Let's see. 203.72. So stopped out. $8.29. $94 loss on the Visa trade. Stopped out. But I'm cool with that. PCH is ready to go. So 104 on the day, but it was 94 total. My trailing stop is 380 right now. Okay. If I tighten it up, make it 40 cents. Let's keep it like that. Because this thing is about to try to reverse. Activision is now this is going to be the pullback right here with Visa, not Visa, but Microsoft. It could push up a little bit, but a lot of times this is the evening star doji set up on the 5-minute right here. Had a trend up, then you have a doji after a big bullish candle. You're gonna get the reversal. That's really just like that's just a pattern, a reversal pattern, but that you don't know how far that reversal is going to be or the pullback. It's just you know that it's going to be some pause in action or might go up a little bit, one more, and then possibly that. But since I'm in it, and I have my space for my have my stop set, my trailing stop. What's Facebook doing? I need to check my Caesar's Palace trade in Robinhood.
So JD, I think I'm gonna have to get off. It's finally kicking me.
Okay, well, hey, be safe and get some
Calling
rest,
me on
Tanya.
dinner time. Okay, thank you for sharing with me.
Hey, no problem. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I didn't keep you awake, but get some rest. I'll talk to you later.
You good.
Okay.
Happy trading.
All right. Thank you, you too. Bye. Okay. 216.10. What did it go up to? What's the high this morning? 216.25. I'm gonna go ahead and pause till somebody else drops in.
Well, I ran, exercised,
Yeah.
came back home, and I took the day off. I had to drop my son off at college yesterday, so I took today off. So
congratulations, man. Where'd you go to school?
thanks. He's down here, same college I went to, University of West Florida, UWF, on the Panhandle of Florida.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's in a dorm, so yeah.
All right, man.
Let me. You in Thinkorswim? Yeah,
yeah. I'm in Thinkorswim. I'm just on a 5.
Yeah, I'm long on. Yeah, I'm long on Visa on both of those you mentioned. Actually, Visa, they got dividends too, and Microsoft.
Yeah,
Microsoft is
It pushed up this morning, so and this thing
Oh, I
about
see it at 216. Yeah.
Yeah, it touched 216.25. Visa popped a little bit, then it pulled back, but it's setting up to push back up. I'm done with Visa for the day. I'm not, I'm not gonna revenge trade it, but I think Microsoft's gonna give me a nice little run. But I need it to. I say I don't need it. I'm expecting it's overbought right now on the on one of my indicators.
70. Yep.
Yeah, so it's going on the lower
Come
time
back.
frames, man. When it normally recycles down, like on the I check the 5 and I check the 4 hour and things like that just to see, because for me support and resistance actually work in the RSI as well too on the lower time frames. Like when you get out to the weekly and the daily, they can stay up over that area for weeks, but they recycle within like the lower minute lights from my experience. So, okay, now this is the setup this is a true reversal setup right here. And it's a little extended, man. It's going to have to come back down into this area. What is my stop?
You think it's gonna come down to that? What is that? That old resistance area right there. About 214. You think?
I set my stop below. I need to move it a little bit lower than that, but I set it before right where the breakout area was. I'm thinking it's gonna come back and test it, but if it doesn't, the VWAP or VWAP would be support.
Oh, you think it's gonna bounce off the VWAP? Gotcha.
It took me out of Microsoft already. My trailing stop. Okay, what am I talking about? I had a 50-cent trail. Okay, cool. I'll take that. Automation. I'll take it. Let's see what we got. $67 out of that. I'll take that. Plus 67.
Back in here.
Let me see what I have left on the day trade, because I'd like to get back in this. Got one day trade left, so that's good enough. I'm gonna let Microsoft recycle, and I will re-enter that, man, because that's it's ready. Visa's ready as well. Look at Potlatch.
Where's that? In the garage?
Yeah, usually let him know. I just let him. He don't keep doing nothing.
Okay.
So just walk.
Let's see. But yeah, man, I like long-term Visa and Microsoft for long-term buy and hold and for options trade, just like you did, man. That's some great stuff there.
Yeah, the bad thing, I regret it, but it's over now. But I had, when I first started investing, I had Microsoft for, I think it was about $35 back in 2008.
Oh yeah,
And it just, I was anxious. Yeah, I was anxious, and it just didn't move. It just didn't move. And it was $35 for the longest, 36 maybe.
Yeah.
Like it didn't move. So I got rid of it. And now I'm like, well, if you would have just held on to that.
It happens, man. I know that. Yeah, we all do it. Definitely all do it. Let's see. Yeah.
So you don't bother penny stocks, do you?
Nah, I can't.
You usually deal with the quality stocks?
Because I mean, unless I'm trying to short a penny stock that somebody was getting in, like they were looking to buy it up, and you have to get a penny stock for it pops. And the other day, people were hopped into this one, Percipio, because I guess somebody put a tip in the room, and people were buying it at this level when it was like at 321, all the way up to 350.
No, it's too late. Yeah.
You got to be in over here. And
yeah.
I can't name a true person, a true penny stock person who's really hitting it big, with that. I just it because it's you can single digits. You know what? PCH, where is it? It's it's a single digit stock and that's the attractiveness to it. So I don't see any value in doing it, man. Except just when you first get started, it's the easiest thing to get into because theoretically it's the quickest route to that you most as an investor or even a new trader or whatever, we think it's, oh man, if I can get me 5,000 shares of this, spend $500 and if it goes,
yeah, you start wishful
cents,
thinking, man, it just goes up 50 cents and I made
I got 10 G's and I'm done.
Yeah.
And when it starts going up, you're like, it might go up a little bit more. The greed
you get greedy.
into it. And it happens to everybody. We all, so I don't have a affinity for them. There's nothing I can say that, I don't know anybody who can honestly say they're making a living or making a real strong, consistent return with penny stocks.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my thing is it's just so, what you said is true, but it's just so many of them. And then you get into the pharmaceuticals. I don't understand what's going on. I'm not a medical person anyway. So I don't really, you want to understand whatever you're jumping into, at least understand it a little bit. I don't. It's just too many of them to choose from. And then you get different information from different places. I just leave them alone. It's just frustrating and I leave them alone.
I mean, a lot of times, man, they say the beginner's luck is that's a true phenomenon. And people will play it or, will play it that first time and hit. And then you're like, oh man, it's this easy. And just like you said, the medical ones, the biotechs that are 14 cents.
Biotechs.
And they swear that they have the kidney, for they got the stage 2, stage 2 approval of a patent and get our newsletter and it'll show and we'll catch. Man, please. It's too hard. I can't research it like that, and I can't claim to know. I don't know. That's kind of tough to figure that one out. But it's people that try to make that. I don't believe until I see it. Till I see somebody able to do it.
Yeah, I think when I first got back into trading, it was in the other group, that big group that you was in. You put me on game because I made big on iBio. iBio,
Yeah.
I made big on that one.
Oh man.
And I didn't know what I was doing. I made big on it and I sold and it dropped and it looked like it was going back up. So I bought again. And you told me, you was like, did you put in your stop losses? You put that in the group because I posted about it.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't. And iBio failed so far. I think iBio failed I lost a lot of money. So that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I lost a lot of money. So I left iBio alone. I left all those penny stocks alone.
Man, yeah.
That hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings when it failed.
Yeah, I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. Because you're like, man, oh Lord, it's close. It's close. It's gonna do it, you know.
Yeah.
It just I don't know. Not a fan, and people say, you know, like Hertz has turned into a penny stock. No reason
Hertz is
ever to buy Hertz. You know, even though I'd like to, you think like, oh, when it goes right.
Now, JD, I did get hard headed. Now I did jump in on JC Penney was a penny stock.
Well, see,
I bought JC Penney. I bought a bunch of them for 15 cents.
Yeah.
JC Penney went up to 28 cents, and I sold and I left it alone. I learned my lesson. Like you get in and you get out, and you leave it alone.
Right.
It ran on up to like 60 something cent, but I'm not mad. I made my money.
True.
And I left it alone, but yeah.
Yeah, man. That's like JC Penney is a name, but it's gone through things. I need to have something to get me in that trade. Give me something,
some news or something concrete.
Well, not even news. The chart, man. I have to have my setup. My setup has to get me in there. And what did I was in 215, August 28th, 215.
Oh, you still on Microsoft? I done went over to Netflix.
Oh, how's
go
that
back
looking?
to Microsoft.
I think I'm gonna go with this September 18th. But that's a beautiful. I got 1 day trade in me. Let me see. Check this hourly, because I can't do it. My 5 minute is really hanging out above overbought status.
So if it would have dropped below, if the RSI would have dropped below 70,
yeah,
you would have jumped in or no?
I wanted to go a little bit lower. That it just depends. Like, let's see. I'm gonna show you. I'm just trying to get my other indicators on here. Like the RSI usually on the lower time frame recycles. I mean, at least midway down or lower.
Got it.
If I get in now, I'm gonna be the person for just how it is with me, man. I get in, that thing will sell off.
Yeah, you get caught with the bat. Yeah,
and I'm gonna hold it anyway, because I'm expecting a pullback, but I don't want to
do that.
I don't want to eat that, you know, because I caught my move. I caught my initial move on the pull. Where was my first pullback? I think I caught it was 214.65. I caught this move right here. That was a good move, good scalp, trailing stop. But it's gonna come back and either test this breakout area, or it's gonna test the pre-market like breakout of the 212.30, which
you on. Hold on, what are you on? You on the? I'm trying to see. Oh, you're on the 5 minute. Got it.
5 minute chart.
Okay.
And right now we have a reversal set up, and it just takes a little time. Sometimes that's an evening star doji right here, or a 3-pin reversal. It just, reversals don't have to happen like right then, but it's letting me know that it's a pending reversal. My moving averages have a little bit too much of a gap right now.
Gap there. Oh.
I mean, because I like gaps, but I don't want to start off with the gap. It's gonna bring that little convergence a little bit closer. Then I can find another entry after the trading range. But look, I mean, see right now the RSI is curling down just like I need it.
But it needs to go on down a little bit more.
Yeah, because that push up, breakout, and we'll see if it comes down to test the VWAP and brings the 10 back together and then continues up. It might ride that 10 all day. So I just want to see, because but I wouldn't short this unless I was really just scalping, just, big time, just, I don't like to trade against the prevailing trend, and it's a bullish trend. Let's see what we got. Visa's really staying below the VWAP. They use up Apple, Activision.
Yeah, that's my son's stock. I haven't looked at that one in a while.
I was in it the last couple of days. I'm looking above 84.22 is my entry. Made a little money yesterday on Activision. See, okay, Visa's pulling back. Not Visa, Microsoft, excuse me. But it's not, to me, it's not done. But we're trying to decide, is this gonna be support, or is it gonna go ahead and close this, which it's gonna close it at some point. Let's see what Tesla's doing.
Oh, don't go to Tesla. Don't
yeah,
go.
man. I was looking. I was trying to find a way in. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
It's too late. Where is it at? Hold on, I'm gonna go there too. See where it's at.
Yeah, it's 2051. It gapped. Well, it didn't really gap up. It just been running, and it's kind of staying in that holding zone. And this is one I'd never short, ever short, because it just it's killed shorts. Any point in time, man. And when I charted out, I found myself cutting corners on my approval.
Tesla.
Yeah. But I hit twice, this year. Some nice moves, had nice discipline, and then I took a couple of chances on a few things, on it too, trying to really like corner the market type move, which I changed I went against my trading plan. But you see the pullback right here on Microsoft?
Yeah.
It's so the breakout is right there. So let's see, that close and this low, the 214.27. I'm thinking we're coming back to that like what you said, that 214, 27, 25 area.
24. Yeah. I see that.
It's gonna, the first one is here, the 215 range, and then we start getting into the VWAP, the 214.72. So but it's pulling back enough for me to now just pay a little bit more attention. And let me find the option that I want. I like to get the option that I want prepped up. And I wanted, close to 30 days. And at 215, it'll give me, what did I do that day with that? At the 210, the September 4th 210s. I might be on these September 4th. Just depends. Because I'm not holding it 28 days, but I like to have, there are times when I'd stay in, but I'm back on setting my stops like I want them. But if I didn't set my stops, there'd be times when I would like, you know what, I'm gonna hold it over the weekend, this and that, or hold it. And it moves like a day after my after expiration. That's just the name of the game when we buy, when we shortchange the time and go against my my rules or whatever. But
so you like to buy in the money?
I like to, yeah. That's like Mo and I do a course, man. And the crazy thing is, Mo and I weren't trained under the same people, but we both have similar styles of selecting options. And I'll go out of the money at times if it matches my criteria with the delta. Like this is a great, like the two people are like 32,000 that one right there, but the 215 is going to match up for me a little bit better. So I'm gonna see. But I'm not. One thing I try not to do, and I always say, try not to get ahead of price. Like let's say if I think it's gonna go bullish, make a bullish move, there's nothing that's set up yet. The setup hadn't occurred. I hadn't seen the pattern establish itself. I need to see the pullback, and I need to see a certain pattern to get me in.
Some confirmation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and if I don't, I try not to jump the gun too quickly, man. Which because it just like with I was really trying to. I was on some apartheid stuff right here, man. AU is Anglo Gold Ashanti, and it's a South African mining company, gold mine. I was and the chart is bearish, but I was like, man, I'm shorting this thing. I'm shorting it, and I tracked it, and I was like, there's support right here. If it falls below that, I'm shorting it.
Yeah.
If I had tried to hop in early, before I mapped it out, I'd have been like, yeah, man, it's going down. And okay, yeah, it's definitely going down. And maybe buy more once it gets below this one. And it reversed back up. So that would have been getting ahead of price, even though there really wasn't a setup yet, except maybe there wasn't a setup for me. I would have just been ahead, just ended up being an emotional trade.
Gotcha.
So do you trade mostly stocks? Or you buy and hold long term?
Yeah, I just buy and hold long term. Sometimes I get in when something falls, like what was it? Facebook failed. Facebook failed several weeks ago. It failed. So I had to it was a deal. I had to get in on that.
It's a lot of those happening right now, man. That's a good move because that's one of on my list of like long term.
Facebook failed. Yeah, Baba failed. I got in on those, and then I just wait when it goes up to a certain point. I just let it go and
Take your profit or a hold.
Yeah, and then just go for it, buy another one. Buy another company or stock I've been looking at.
Here's our pullback, man. Coming to the VWAP. VWAP. And like the breakout area, you know, had a breakout. A lot of times it comes back and retests the breakout. Because and on a higher time frame, it won't be 15 candles. It'll be, you know, it might, let's see what the 15-minute looks like. Like, might be one candle here, and you might have one green candle, small red. Let's see, the 15. Yeah, well, big red. It's a true reversal right there, you know. And it's trying to come down to, yeah, you called it, man, with that too. But see how the RSIs, boom,
Yeah, it's dropping. Yeah.
It recycles on that, and I'm gonna see what the hourly looks like. It just let it come on. You know, it needs to come on back down because gravity's gonna pull this thing back down. I'm not saying on the long term, but just intraday for an entry. That's just part of the game. Okay, found support to VWAP. Let's get ready. What I'm looking for is a new high. So I got the pullback, got support. I need a new high. But I need it, you know, I get a new high. If this closes on, I don't want like wicks on top, like high wicks on the top. Those are still bearish. So that means that could still come on down if it's if the wick is on the long wick on top. So I'm just kind of watching. I want to see a new high and see if I can get me a reversal candle.
When you say a new high, so and you're not referring to the wick, what are you referring to then? You said new high.
New high. Okay. Each one of these candles has a an open, a high, a low, and a close. And so
Gotcha.
the high, like right there, the high was 215.95. Next one is the high. So it's lower highs right now. So 215.41. The high so far.
Oh, so you just wanted to show something bullish, basically.
Give me a new high, reversal.
You're bullish. Okay, got you.
Because I'm looking long. And I'm gonna buy a call option if it gives me the entry that I'm looking for. Let's see. I don't want to have that on the screen anymore. Oh, Dollar General, boy, Mo has been on Dollar General, man.
It's been doing well.
Yeah, it's Dollar General is doing well, and Kroger's been balling. Let's see what Take Two's doing. Down. So I guess the entire sector's down. And I make baskets, man. I gotta make baskets of stocks. Airlines, biotech. Like what was it? August we did the gold miners. July we did the video game sector, gaming and entertainment. Mo and I put out a report, like it's about 27 pages, and just kind of. And then June we did the biotech and pharmaceutical sector, and about 20 something pages worth of recommendations.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I'm kind of. It's a lot of writing, but I'm you know it's keeping me in my studious state.
Yeah.
It's but baskets on
Plus,
top
you
of
said, I
baskets.
think you said you were a reader anyway. So
Yeah, that's what I love doing, man. I love writing. Is that what you said?
that's what you said you like to do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's English major
Okay.
was, undergrad, and then so I write reports, so for my day job, so that's my thing, man.
Oh, so
Okay.
you do have a day job.
Yeah.
I thought you did this all day.
Well, I kind of do, but this Mo is full time. The Mo's primary is trading, investing, and so for me during Corona, this has been it. And during the last crisis, it was trading, So, but I'm a baseball scout, so right now baseball season is in,
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. So that's what I hit every day. I'll see, well, evening time. So my games are in the evening, so it gives me a chance to. Okay, let's see if we get a notification. So such a delay. What platform are you on? Trading platform or
I'm
trading?
using TDA like you are right now.
Okay.
With the looking at JD.
Okay. I like JD.
Oh boy, it did some things today.
JD?
So I made some money today without doing anything. Yeah.
Nice, man. Let's see here. Yeah, JD's been on a lot of people's radar. Oh, that's a nice pennant right there. Let's put it up here.
That's wow.
Oh, that's nice right here. It's gonna pull back just enough, but it might just run it. Cause a lot of times when you see the one that could just run straight up, that's a tough, I don't know, act to follow. If you just go, I mean, where else can you go other than straight up?
Whatever. Yeah.
So it needs to. A lot of times it needs to pull back or do what this is doing right here. It's consolidating, and it's like you see where the price action gets tighter and tighter.
Sort of like making that flag.
Yeah, the flag and
yep, right there, and then the lower highs. Sorry, the higher lows.
Higher lows, yeah. That's your flag pattern, and they'll call it a pennant.
Yeah,
because you got the pole, and then it gets consolidation. It's like price contracts, and it's gonna either pop up, or break down.
Pop down. Yeah.
If you're long term, you don't worry about these little intraday.
Yeah, I'm long on JD.
Yeah, so you don't. I mean, I'm just saying, like as we read the tape, you just can't. If I'm long, I'm not even looking at the 5-minute chart. I'm tracking the weekly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a good pickup.
Oh, nice, man. Nice. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. And think about this, even when it pulls back, it has support right there to where it can
yeah.
It might not just continue stair stepping, it might pull back and go into a trading range like horizontal, and that's accumulation period where people will buy more shares.
Yeah.
Give it time to recycle, or somebody's going, people take profit after. This is called a surprise candle. It's like close to exhaustion, where that last hurrah, people take a little profit and let it rest a little bit and recycle and then run again.
Make again, yep.
Because that's nasty, man. That is nice play on that one.
Yeah, JD is a nice one.
Let's see. Let's get back to Microsoft and see what you're doing. Yep, there's that. It's really, really retracing. I'm glad I set my trailing stop. Now we're trying to come back to the breakout level. It happens a lot of times in the morning where we saw how wide that gap was right here between the yellow and the blue line, and it was over.
Yeah.
It just it's
Oh,
hard.
it down.
Huh?
Yeah, and the RSI dropped. It's
Yeah.
extra 50. You said 50, right?
Yeah,
What's that midway? I'm sorry, I said midway.
Yeah.
So about 30 something. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like
No,
45, because if we go below 30, it's going to be oversold, which is fine.
yeah.
It just take me longer to find my entry, and I need to. But I
You
got
just
the
look.
consolidation. I got the convergence of, I got my moving averages are kind of contracting together.
It's gonna bounce. So you're looking for that green. You're looking for a nice green one.
I want to find a new high when it doesn't have to be there. It could be this one closes right here and make a new high. I wouldn't just get in right away.
There's an acronym for that. I forgot what it's called. Where that bar you're looking for covers the
the bullish engulfing.
maybe that's what
bullish engulfing candle. If you get a big pop, sometimes one candle will cover 3 previous candles.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming. Let's see what we're going to 28th at 210. That's the one we're gonna rock with.
So you going?
I'm gonna wait. And if I do it, I'm gonna set that stop tight. What's the low right here? 214.
So you just going out a week?
No, going out September 28th or September 8th. Let's see.
Oh, I got the wrong one up. I was trying to see it, but this is here, Microsoft. My bad. I was looking at. I had Baba up.
September 18th. And I'm not gonna say need, but what's the high? What's that high?
But it went higher though, so it's higher now.
1501. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting just a second. It's
not very strong.
And doesn't have to be super strong. I got my reversal on got my doji, got some support right here. I'm just being a little patient.
Lift.
Yeah, being a little patient with it right now, and I'm gonna catch it before it hits that 1,000 on the. You know what? I'm going in 990. I'm in there, and then watch this thing. Okay, it's 215.03 was my entry. And let's see. Let's watch this thing pull back for me. Just to say welcome. Just welcome to the trade. So 215.03 was my entry for the stock, but I mean I hopped into the option 215.03. There's the pullback, and I gotta set my stops. What's the stop? 214.61. Let me do this. 62 delta. 15,555. interest. I got in at 987. It's September 18th. The 210 calls. 987. So let's just say 1,000.
So
go ahead.
can I ask a question right quick?
Yeah.
I know you concentrating. I ain't want to break your
No, you
concentration.
got it.
So you got in at like, well, you got in at like $9.87.
Yeah.
So so when the price of that goes up, that's when you sell that call?
Yeah, the price runs in lockstep
That
with
premium price.
the premium and the price of the option are the same thing. They're synonymous words. The premium or price, it moves in correlation with the price of the stock. The underlying is the stock. So if as the stock goes up, my option price will go up a percentage, and that's based off of the delta.
I got you. But maybe I'm just skipping ahead too much, but what you're saying by buying this, the date is 18 September. That's the expiration date, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the strike is 210. So you saying that you think the stock is going to be above, basically,
right.
The stock is going to be above 210 on this date, but the premium is going to be more than the 985 that you bought it for you to take a profit.
Exactly, because somebody else will want to buy that option. They'll want to buy, but they'll have to pay that premium to have the option to sell their stock at a higher.
And that's why you check the open interest on it. I think you did. I think you did.
Yeah, I checked it. I always write that down. I like to know that, but I mean, I'm not going down to 230. Even though it's a cheaper one and it's a higher open interest, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, the 220 possibly, but I'm not. I like to be close enough to my see, I was waiting for the confirmation candle. I hopped in a little soon, but I put my stop. I'm risking just a little bit over $100 today, like on this trade. So, and the thing about it,
but you're just gonna wait this one out. No matter what it does today, you're gonna wait this one out. Am I right?
Yeah, I'm waiting it out, but I set my stop though. I put a stop in at $8.80. If it pulls back, like right now, it's currently trading at $9.65. I got in at $9.87, so I'm down, $22. If it goes all the way down to $8.80, it'll trigger my sell order to protect me, so I don't have to just, I set a predefined risk level. That's one of the keys for me.
I got you.
And it's hanging right in this little range right here, and there's a chance we go back down here, or but
so that's surprising. I just learned. So it's not after you buy, it's the price of the premium. The price of the stock really it's relevant, but it's not relevant.
No. Well, they're in lockstep, man. They're hand in hand.
Okay.
And the delta is the key. Is the tether. People don't understand that one. That for every dollar move that the stock makes, your option will move. Like, let's say if I get a 50 delta, when I check in there, this column down here is the delta. And I get a 50 delta, right? There's 51. Let's just say it's 50. And this stock moves up from 214 to 215. And let's say that moved up $1. My option premium will move up 50 cents. So for every dollar move,
You
your
made
option,
$50.
yeah, and the higher,
Got it.
it that's the correlation, and the delta changes for under certain, with as price moves and as the momentum builds, different. It's called. It's part of the Greeks. They're the Greeks. You got what delta, gamma, rho,
Theta,
theta.
Vega.
Yeah, perfect. You got it. But I pay attention a lot, to delta. I do pay attention to theta, but not. It's theta doesn't really come into play as when you buy.
Theta's more when you do the long ones, right? Like those leaps.
No,
No.
actually, theta comes more into play when you get close to expiration, like when it's
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that pullback was coming. That's fine. We're still right in that range. And that's the official breakout, the 214.24. I want to see if the VWAP could hold it. That was a weak buy signal, but it's worth it. I'm had a bullish move, came back. We'll see. But I like the fact that it came out of this area. And let me write down right now.
Had a little bump.
Yeah. I'll take that. H1.
So they do say something. I have heard like during the around this time, around lunchtime, stocks usually dip a little bit. You think it has something to do with that too, maybe?
I don't know, man.
Or that's not very.
Like 11 a.m. Central.
Oh, 11. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be where things slow down. The volume kind of leave. People go take lunch, especially on a Friday too. So
Yeah.
but let's see. What's Apple doing? That's in my Roth. $19, Apple. Apple's ready to get up to 500 before that split.
I think it's gonna. I mean, I don't have any facts, but I think it's gonna drop right after that split, though.
It might be a
It's just too
beautiful
high.
entry.
It's just too high now. I don't see. I think you said it. There's no other catalyst to make it go after the split to make it go higher.
No, I didn't. I definitely didn't say that. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't care what the catalyst is. For me, Apple. It's just
Apple
pure,
is just Apple.
They're pure innovation.
I got it long
for me.
term anyway, but
yeah, I think I'm always like I believe in the splits, man. And if I like the company, I'm just my experience. I'm just going off mine is when company splits and it's a strong company, the price usually trends back to that pre-split. I say usually. I can't. From my experience, like with Intel years ago, it split several times and it would trend back, like it'd be at like 125 and split, and then it would get back up to 125. So you have double your shares, and then you have the it regained its previous price. And Apple's done that. I think Apple was like $700 stock one time, or whatever it was at one point. It split.
in like 2013, yeah, that last one.
Yeah, So I'm a chart technician, man. I can't predict what the catalyst will be, but long term, I do I bet on the side of innovation.
And it's Apple. You're right there. You're right. It's Apple.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of them. Facebook, Disney, Tesla, Microsoft, but we getting that real pullback right here.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's see. Am I down 10? No, 64. Okay. I can live with that. I got September 18th. I'll take it. 987, 880 is my stop. Are they gonna try to find support here? I don't think so. Let's see what everything else is doing. DG pullback. Oh, wait a second. Okay, the SPY. That's what we got going on. Okay. SPY's pulling back. Let's run, Microsoft. Let's hope you can go ahead and do it. It's all right. 14, 15. What y'all got planned for the weekend?
Oh, nothing, man. Honestly, right now without my son here, I'm kind of lost. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. I might just go jet skiing.
Okay, cool.
Might just go jet skiing and yeah.
Oh, shoot, man.
Then get back to work on Monday.
Okay.
You up in Chicago or you someplace else?
Dallas, Arlington, Texas area.
Oh, you over in Dallas. Okay.
Yeah.
You in the South.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. I'm watching this doji right here to see if it establishes itself or if it pushes through.
Let me look at this one. My girl got me into Riot.
Oh yeah.
A few months ago, and I bought it, and I didn't think it was going to do anything. So I got a lot of money from it, so I let it go.
Yeah.
But then I started to get into Bitcoin a little bit,
right?
And I'm like, they lockstep. So I'm trying to find me I'm gonna jump back into it sooner or later.
Ride blockchain.
Yeah.
I need to. It keeps popping up, man. Everybody, it keeps popping up because it was something.
Right.
Yeah. It's something worth. That's a different story for me on a penny stock. I think Rod has a lot of volume, and it's it's getting. Let's see what Rod is. Let me pull it up on this other screen. Ride blockchain. Provides exposure to the blockchain ecosystem through targeted investments in the sector. Accumulation A+. As investment bank. Room to grow. Take me out today, don't they? It's, what was my? That's the official breakout. What's the low there? 213.20. All right. Now we got a little, let's see if we can get a little rounded bottom. That's a little support level. That's more support right there, 213.47. Let's see what the hourly looks like. It's pulled back too. Cool. Yeah, I got enough time. I'm cool with the setup. And PCH, my wife called out potlatch. That's beautiful.
What happened now? Your wife?
Yeah, I was trying to study lumber. Like lumber has been like, it caught my attention, and the lumber sector has been just booking, and she asked me if I had heard of potlatch, POTLATCH, and I was like, yeah, I saw it pop up on the screen the other day. She's like, that was, it's from our hometown, that builder, and so I looked the charts up, and it looked good, and so I put the list together, and I kind of made the call and put it in our Telegram group, and one of my friends said he hopped in and found some nice calls on it, and then got a nice little play. So I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. My wife has a good feel for it, man.
They got a good eye, yeah.
Yeah, women. Yeah, I say women, but that more discipline to me, man, and for the most part, when
they do.
So let's see here. Are we coming down to test at 213?
Oh, potlatch, Deltic.
Yeah. And Lumber Liquidators has been doing this. Okay, what you trying to do, Lumber Liquidators?
Next to sale.
All up. The entire sector's kind of overbought, but because shoot, this thing's been running since COVID happened. It's just been going.
Oh yeah. Ever since it hit that bottom, it's been
taking off.
yeah.
It hit, I mean, like it was like 3 something or 4, you know, lumber. It's, wait a second, Lumber Liquidators was like that. Let's see what
Lumber Liquidator. Let me look at
LL, that'll
them.
be LL.
Lumber Liquidator. Whole next. Oh, let me look at this time. Yeah, ever since about doggone March, it's just been yeah.
It found that bottom and people started
Golly,
doing
they
it.
didn't. Let me see. So in around May, they were back at their pre-corona mark in May, and they've just done it.
Yeah.
That was about $9, $10. Now it's $27.
Yeah, man. They
Golly.
Let's see here. Okay, there's a reversal candle. That's the Morningstar Doji. Now we got a little ground to make up. I got to push through some resistance, some overhead, but this is all on the low time frame. Cool. Let's see what Microsoft, what kind of news we have today. Universal Film Entertainment Group and Microsoft Azure announced partnerships to accelerate live action animation productions. Yeah. It's like we have to decide whether it's going to be signal or noise. I'm looking. I want signal. NVIDIA wants to expand beyond video games, Ernie. Okay.
So right now, is it this called sort of consolidation with those two? I don't even know what to call those charts. I mean, call those candles. It's changing. So let me be quiet now.
It's a
Get an
reversal,
ask
man.
question.
Yeah, the consolidation happened on JD. That's a better example of consolidation where it formed a pennant, whereas like it had lower highs and higher lows. Everything was kind of contracting and getting
Convergent,
together.
yeah.
Yeah. Consolidation. There is consolidation on the Microsoft chart, but it's like on the long term, on the daily chart, where instead of going up, it goes horizontally. That's like a trading range, but you can tell people are getting shares and things like that. So 214.20. Come on. And so my reversal got a new high, but the confirmation, if I'm already in it, but I mean, if I were to get in, this is a stronger buy entry than just that one candle right here. Even though I was looking at support, got the reversal, and I'd like to see this close at 1250 and close near its high, the candle, and then have a new candle entry. So.
All right, you got a different screen up now, JD. I'm wondering what you're talking about.
Yeah, let me get back. I keep doing that. Here we go. Right there. That's my Morningstar Doji. My reversal. Sell
yes. Thing. Yep.
And we'll see if it closes at this. When I say close, the body of the candle want to at least be. I don't want that wick right here. I want it up a little higher, but we'll see. About 1250.
So from the look of that candle, that means the sellers are in control, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And but they're dojis, so the sellers are in control. But it's a serious battle happening right now to where it's indecision. But it's still, for me,
Yeah.
this is a bullish reversal setup. The way the setup is looking for me.
Oh.
The seller's in control, but that is more of a battle because it's closer to a doji. It just sellers
Yeah.
basically pushed the bulls back down. So
The wick.
the buyers pushed it up. Then we had the bears that pushed it down, but we're at the bottom of a move. So I'm looking for that reversal and to see if and I got volume, got buying volume that came in, increasing volume. So I'm looking for a move up that way. Let me see right here. And the SPY's pushing up just like Microsoft. Let's see if we can get you on up there, son. It's a battle going on.
Yeah, you can.
And I mean, and in the grand scheme, like long term, it's inconsequential. What's happening on the 5-minute chart? But you know, I'm babysitting it right now.
What made you concentrate on Microsoft today?
Because I've been tracking that and Visa for the last few weeks, last couple of weeks, and the setup, the daily chart looked really good, and it finally broke above a level, and it held. You know, it actually did it yesterday. I was waiting for Microsoft to get above 212.36, and it broke above that, and it just stayed. You know, it met my criteria. You know, so this second day trading, I want to hold a swing trade a little bit longer for it. So, and I needed it. That pullback was necessary. Let's see what Visa's doing. Where is Visa? Down 11. It might be hunting for that 213.47. Really, it's or the 213.50, give or take. I still have my reversals, but just it's. For the next 2 minutes, we're gonna see. Back out a little bit.
Right.
Take a look. It just makes sense to come as close to this breakout area as it can. And if the bulls can can push it up from there, you know. Well, hey Tyrone, man, I'm gonna shut the room down for now, and I'm gonna open it back up probably as we head towards the close today.
End of the day, yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'll probably be on the water then.
Oh,
Thanks
you
for your
having
time,
fun?
bro.
Hey, man, thanks for coming through.
No problem, man.
Okay,
Thanks,
I'll
bro.
talk with you.
Bye, bye.